You cannot go without this book, and let me explain why. Voices of the Diaspora, written by Knowledge Born Allah, takes you through countless and countless different blacks. From our scholars, our warriors, our great sisters, and even entrepreneurs. It speaks to the past, the present, and the future. There's even an action plan for us that are serious about businesses that we wanted to take on. Entrepreneurship is one of the first things that he speaks about. And if you're an avid reader, this is a 5-part series. So this is not only a great resource for ourselves, it's a great resource for us as parents. We can teach it and incorporate it into our lesson plans for our children.
Like we always do about this time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. My yes. Oh, yeah. The black
That's the old. It's only time to set it straight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God.
This is a warning.
Come next, wicked and wild. Let's do it.
I'm ready.
I was commissioned by my general to set the record straight, break it down to a single mineral so my people can relate. Yeah, we know about slaves, but what about our great ancestors that built did incredible things at will? You name it, we can claim it. Is it new or is it ancient? Are we the quotient or exponent? Children of the omnipotent. I broke it down, prefix, suffix, so rich and then cluttered don't. Get rid of the confusion and come claim you for the wrong. Devil's an exception to the rule. I don't have effing time, so the white man's the devil. Yeah, I generalize. If you sincere cracker, then you should empathize and spend the rest of your life to prove it's an effing lie. Stay out the way. In the meantime, we got a clean house. Too much times. She mans and he rise. What happened to the hate rules of both principles? This is not my eye. The situation's critical. I'm willing to expose and dispose of you sick Negroes. Touching our children, creating more sick people. What are we eating? It got us looking old and feeble. No life and dead food got us vibing below. Needed frequency, we cease to see the unseen reality, the esoteric scenery, and seem to be dependent, hell-bent, set up to be sitting duck, sucking the devil's titty. We from the lands of milk and honey. I'm not finished, done by a long damn shot. Give me a wall and a chisel, a John Hancock. My signature isn't the written, it's the words that I spit to put the figure in your couple with the I continue this assault, catapult lyrics to critics who hope I bite pillows like George the Animal. Still not faggot, this is real. Black power manhood rap with incredible masculine zeal. Ask your lady how she feel. If she honest, you might wanna punch her in the grill. But don't sab out, brother, man, I'll be a king for that queen. To a real woman, a real man always appeal. I don't eat meat or any byproduct that comes from things that bark, cluck, croak or squeal. If the ingredients read like a chemical equation, it probably is, brother, it probably is. Monosodium glutamate polysorbate 80. Monotriglycerides, you motherfucking crazy. You're too vain to breastfeed. What are you feeding your baby? Inoculated with vaccines for you can't get just by bathing. Warming up your food in the micrograving. Laptop in your lap, cell phones, radiation. But I'm not here to deliver somber news, cause you know something is wrong. Making it right is what you gotta do. Police still killing us. Children in broken home. Brothers better get on their overthrow before it's overflow. I started with self first and killed the Euro mind. Now I navigate through facts and pseudoscience. Getting dough, trying to stack, buy supplies to survive. We all know what's coming, so don't be foolish, guy. No squares in my cipher, don't nobody circle hate. Practice powernomics and let the money circulate. Every brother ain't a brother, I'm feeling claustrophobic. If I don't cook it, I seldom eat it, especially if not with a doctor ordered. I'm talking Africa, 70, holistic height. When you alkaline, it's easy to channel the mind and focus the fight. Can't forget the spirit, which must work with the physical. Black power, brother, don't be a statistic, yeah. I'm feeling good, I was supposed to be dead at 21. Steady trying to build a vegan hood like mental son. For my dudes behind bars, they need to come home to, or be right back in there. Their family's so woeful. I keep hearing talk about the paradigm shit. What are you doing between there and our time, kid? If it's bullshit and treating your woman wrong, you'll be gone with the evil ones. You can take this just as a song, but I was ordained to let you know the Black Messiah's back. This is a warning. This is a warning. Oh boy, this a warning. Black power man, this a warning. This a warning. That's the O. Let's go. Represent, baby. Yeah. Hey yo, oh, forget the warning. Yeah. Let's just attack. Don't worry
sisters was more like cheerleading, you know, giving us the energy. Like the whole room was just turned up.
I was showboating, man. I did like 200 push-ups in a set.
Right, straight up.
Straight up, man. What part is on? Yo, the car been blowing me up all day.
Word up.
Just got a call from the comrade. He said I need a favor, blood. That ain't nothing, God, but these phone lines is flaming, bruh. Meet me at the spot quickly. Hit me to the details. We gotta be sneaky if we wanna breathe.
I think what you're trying to ask is why am I so insistent upon giving out to them that blackness, that black power, that black pushing them to identify with black culture. I think that's what you're asking. I have no choice over it. In the first place, to me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. I mean, and I mean that in every sense, outside and inside. And to me, we have a culture that is surpassed by no other civilization, but we don't know anything about it. So again, I think I've said this before in this same interview, I think at some time before, my job is to somehow make them curious enough or persuade them by hook or crook to get more aware of themselves and where they came from and what they are into and what is already there, and just to bring it out. This is what compels me to compel them, and I will do it by whatever means necessary. When I'm finished working, as tired as I am, and my work completely takes all my energy, unfortunately, but when there are kids who come backstage afterwards who want to talk or who are moved to the point, sometimes they're moved to tears, I want to know more about it, and they shake my hand and they kiss me and they want to talk about their problems. I find the time to do so as much as I can. I discourage breakfasts and speeches because I don't make speeches, but I will go out of my way, in spite of the fact that I'm too tired to do it, to talk to them at least for 5 minutes or so, to sock to them the same message that I just finished doing on stage, and perhaps to hear some of their grievances, or just to make them feel that they are not alone. Because when you have a few colored kids in a huge white college, any way you cut it, they are alienated and they feel it. So when I come, I feel a responsibility. They're so glad to see me because I represent something to them, and I can't give them enough, you know. They need me. They need me. And when I'm needed, I have to give. I curse myself afterwards for having no voice, usually, and being so exhausted that I can't do anything for myself. But when they need me for, and the most important thing is, they are our future. It's an investment as far as I am concerned. When I invest time in young people from colleges, I know that I'm going to get that bread back. You know, bread cast upon the water comes back. Because when I see them doing their thing one day and I'm too old to do anything but sit and look at them, I'm going to say, well, I was part of that. I never intend for my children to look at me and be ashamed and say, Mama, why didn't you do something? I will have done mine. And so every time I talk to them, it's an investment to me.
Peace and blessings. Welcome to another episode of Do Knowledge Radio, place where knowledge is born, shows knowledge born. I'll be here on the Cultural Shift series for the month of December 1, day 12/12/24. 12/12/24. So we're here with the research question: how did Nina Simone influence culture and inspire future generations? You just heard it from her divine mouth, the high priestess of soul. Peace and blessings be upon her and her divine lineage. You heard it from her. Okay? You heard it from her. So, next to Curtis Mayfield, peace and blessings be upon him, the high priestess of soul. You have the high priestess of soul, Nina Simone. And for me, those two spoke volumes in regards to the humanization from a myriad of perspectives, sonically, musically, of the light and light and culture that exists. So, very interesting. Not going to be here long, just a few minutes to honor her. So when we think about Nina Simone, her music wasn't just sound, it was a weapon of revolution, a mirror of black beauty, and a call to action for justice. She once said that she wanted to go with the Klan shotgun or shotgun. You know, one of her songs is Mississippi. God damn. I said everything else is being talked about, all of this, but not what is happening in Mississippi. So again, artists pushing back against the norms of society when they're no longer in line with moral decency or human life. So using her platform, using her voice, using her music to speak out against injustice and to speak a word of pride and her from her own mouth say that her doing so was investing in the future of our people. So let's honor her contributions and discuss how her boldness in the face of adversity inspires us to use our own voices to create change. So are you using your voice to create change? Are you using your own voice? Ask yourself that question and you answer in the negative or the affirmative. Are you using your own voice? Are you using your own platform? Are you using your own talents and gifts and skills? Are you weaponizing them to create change? To be a disruptor, to be a change agent? So for the family who's listening, if you love Nina Simone, share one of your favorite Nina Simone songs or lessons you've drawn from her life using the throwback, hashtag throwback Thursday, because it's throwback Thursday, hashtag Nina Simone, and always hashtag do the knowledge. So Nina Simone's music transcended categories as it was complex and powerful as the woman herself. So, from a cultural perspective, she personified culture. Then, from a musicality perspective, her influence on future generations, you can listen to them inside of the Black community and outside of the Black community as a whole. I put a spell on you, it's everywhere. Movies, TV shows, commercials, all of that. Indiscriminate to who's on the screen, what's being sold, all of that, and then all of those things, right? You know, Big Daddy Kane, young, gifted, and black. To be young, gifted, and black, you start looking at these lenses going from one space to another. Miss Hill, Miss Long Hill, you heard it. I'll be Nina Simone and deprecating on your microphone. You know what I'm saying? So just think about how many spaces and how many times her art was used, her voice was used, her picture was used, all of those things. If you looked at the archetype of the afro, you saw her in that visualization with that afro. And what that meant in that organic solidarity. And then her talents and her gifts. She didn't just make music, she made a stand. unapologetically black, unapologetically revolutionary. Advocacy came at a cost. Ostracization, financial hardships, but she never backed down. Think about what it costs to use her voice. They wrote her off as mentally disturbed and all sorts of things. Think about what happens when you use your voice against the status quo. Wherever that status quo level is, it could be in your own house, it could be in your own neighborhood, it could be in your own community, it could be in your own school, it could be in your own church, your own mosque, wherever the case may be. When you speak against the dynamic of the group thing, now you're ostracized. And now they're looking to what they call it stuff nowadays, cancel you, whatever it is. Withdraw support from your way because you've gone outside of the path that is out there that everyone is gravitating towards. So understand that indiscriminate to time or land or language, when you stand up against this oppression, it comes with a cost. And she was no different. Her stance came with a cost. So this is one of the reasons why we celebrate her on today. You know, this was random. It wasn't her incarnation or transition day. It was just one of those things that had to be done today. So definitely. The spirit lives on through the voices of artists who continue to fight for equality and expression. So think about this when you're creating your art. Do you want your art to stand as a testament and a testimony to the times, or you want your art to just be liked? The art that you create and for the people you intended for it to reach may not even be in physical existence yet. It may take some time for the people to catch up to it. So create your art as timeless, something that transcends time and space. It can speak about a time, but it can be utilized in any day and time, past, present, or future. So we should do something to preserve her legacy and the legacy of those who stood tall, are standing tall, and will stand tall. Young, gifted, and black at the time where Negro was the word, and some of that other word that y'all love so much. To describe you as subhuman, to describe us as subhuman, animal, beast. Now everybody's calling themselves a beast. So we shall reflect and think about how we are identifying ourselves and chosen and are choosing to be identified and what we identify with and whom we identify with and all of those things. So no matter what came her way, what came at her, she continued to stand strong and be true of voice in word and in deed. So I know we got a great habit of honoring folks right after they transition, and honest to those if they're sincere. Let's get some of the real folks though. And let's continue to create art that will stand the test of time, that will speak to the time, and will be applicable in all times. So peace and love to the family. Nina Simone told us that art is a form of resistance and resilience. Let's honor her by using our voices, talents, and platforms to fight for the future we deserve, the future that our children deserve, the future our families deserve, the future that the world deserves. Until next time, peace, love, and student knowledge.
S Flex, baby.
Vocally scope meticulous diagrams from the true and living son of man. Khalid Gassil would tell me make him dance. Don't hesitate, beloved, take me by the hands. In this world of distractions, let's enhance our circumstance. A simple two-step could lead us to the brink of romance. Achilles composes rhythm that puts us in a trance. Listen to your intuition, take a chance. If you like the way it feels, talk to me. Here's a map of the universe, walk with me. Together, let's create a bond for infinity. The highest form of understanding, love, victory. If you like the way it feels, talk to me. Here's a map of the universe, walk with me. Together, let's create a bond for infinity. The highest form of understanding, love, victory. Electric incompatibility, connected to each other mentally, not to mention compelling physically. I love the way you move rhythmically. We conduct the most beautiful symphony. It's passion personified with intensity. It's like the universe sent you for me, and I cherish the union of our sacred energy. That's mirage, your geometry makes my nature rise. Contemplating bending knee, proposing sacred ties. Heaven is physical, beginning with your state of mind. You are everything, no reason for me to look outside. Your frequency heightens the primal warrior within me, exciting my libido like Makarut in your envy. You're a gift from the universe, and the stars it was written. Let me unlock your most erotic fantasy hidden. If you like the way it feels, talk to me. Here's a map of the universe, walk with me. Together, let's create a bond for infinity. The highest form of understanding, love, victory. If you like the way it feels, talk to me. Here's a map of the universe, walk with me. Together, let's create a bond for infinity. The highest form of understanding, love, victory. Now we're building consistently, with goals of preserving our legacy. You reside in me for eternity. I love the way you nurture me internally. You're the essence of my serenity, seductively perfect in femininity. It's like the universe sent you for me, and I cherish the union of our sacred energy. We've established ties that I'll sincerely never jeopardize. You're an immaculate conception in my eyes. There'll be ups and downs, hills and mountains for us to climb, navigating any terrain by each other's side. Trust, your companionship is what I place first. Just to let you know exactly what it's worth, I would walk to the other side of the earth for the purest water for you to quench your thirst. If you like the way it feels, talk to me. Here's a map of the universe, walk with me. Together, let's create a bond for infinity. The highest form of understanding, love, victory. If you like the way it feels, talk to me. Here's a map of the universe, walk with me. Together, let's create a bond for infinity. The highest form of understanding, love, victory. Electric incompatibility, connected to each other mentally, not to mention compelling physically. I love the way you move rhythmically. We conduct the most beautiful symphony. It's passion personified with intensity. It's like the universe sent you for me, and I cherish the union of our sacred energy. Now we're building consistently, with goals of preserving our legacy. You reside in me for eternity. I love the way you nurture me internally. You're the essence of my serenity, seductively perfect in femininity. It's like the universe sent you for me, the highest form of understanding, love, victory.
cannot go without this book, and let me explain why. Voices of the Diaspora, written by Knowledge Born Allah, takes you through countless and countless different blacks. From our scholars, our warriors, our great sisters, and even entrepreneurs. It speaks to the past, the present, and the future. There's even an action plan for us that are serious about businesses that we wanted to take on. Entrepreneurship is one of the first things that he speaks about. And if you're an avid reader, this is a 5-part series. So this is not only a great resource for ourselves, it's a great resource for us as parents. We can teach it and incorporate it into our lesson plans for our children.
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them. That in front. We tell them like this, yo. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that? So no more. This man's mind is open. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a. Let's get back to the
motive is best developed by recognizing the common enemy.